Okay, go ahead, sir. Okay, let us hear the presentation of Group 10.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ismael RB Guzman of the Group 10, and today I'll be presenting our research title. Sir, ano po? Our title is Enabled Learning Technologies and the Creative Thinking of Selected Grade 12 Student of the Yabas Western Academy. I will be presenting this research with my group members, Althea Lilo, Gracie Pajardo, Nicole Green, Melvin Makasaet. Next slide po, sir. And Vince Atienzo po. Next. The statement of the problem. This study will seek the answer to the following question. What are the advantages of enabled learning technologies for students' education in the time of pandemic? Second, what is the level of creative thinking of the students? And last question is, what are the minimum time students using their enabled learning technologies? Next one slide, sir. Our research methodology. This research used a descriptive correlation research design to answer the specific problem of the study. The respondents of the study were 50 grade 12 senior high students of the Yabas Western Academy enrolled during the school year 2021-2022. This study used an online survey questionnaire to collect data on the specific questions. Hypothesis of the study. The researcher hypothesized the following. There is significant relationship between enabled learning technologies and student level of creative thinking. Next po. That's all. Thank you po. Tapos na po. Thank you po.
All right, thank you. So before I give my comment, no, and of course the comment of our evaluators, no, predetermined comments nung ating evaluation, nung ating evaluators, I need to tap someone dito sa ating observers natin, no. Yes, Ma'am Biton, any idea, no? Any follow-up question, ma'am?
Tatanong na po ako agad?
Yeah, go.
Okay po. So, yung inyo pala ay correlational, i-relate nyo yung learning technologies and creative skills. Mula dun sa inyong SOP, sir,
Go ahead.
dun sa inyong SOP number 2, what is the level of creative thinking skills of the student? Paano nyo kaya i-measure yung creative thinking skills nila?
Meron po kaming questionnaires na galing pong online. Tapos doon po namin i-base yung level of creative thinking po nila.
Anong laman kaya? No? May iba ka bang kagrupo na sagot?
Wala po eh. Wala po
Ikaw
dito
lang.
ako.
Okay. Ano kaya yung laman nung survey nyo?
Halos po lahat ng question dun is, paano po yung mga students ginagamit, paano po sila, ano yung way na ginagawa nila para po ma-solve or masagot po yung specific problem nila.
Okay. Any question pa, ma'am? Bito, wala na?
Wala na naman.
Okay. So anyway, yung kanila po ay nasa Google Form, naka Google Docs yung kanila sa Drive, no? And then yung creative thinking skills nila, yes, we need also to question this. Yung follow-up question lang nung ating panel, no, ay how do you define creative thinking? Leader or kung sino man sa inyong grupo, how do you define and how will you use creative thinking in your context? Ano ba tong creative thinking na to? Para maliwanagan kami. Kasi iba't iba yung meaning ng creative, di ba? So, in way, sa inyo na mag-survey, how will you, define creative thinking skills? So, go.
Creative thinking skill po, ito po yung parang way or different way ng pagsosolve ng isang problem po.
Okay, different problems, no? All right. Yes. So wala na. So ayun yung tanong actually ni Ma'am Irene, no? Or even ng ating coordinator natin sa senior high. Kailangan lang maging malinaw yon. At the same time, yung ating RRL at RRS, lahat ng yun ang susuporta para magkaroon ng linaw yung tinatawag nating creative thinking skills. Kasi maring isipin ng ilan, no? Yung lalos yung mga first-hand reader na creative thinking skills can be doing something creative through arts or whatever, through means of software or ways of how they deal mga different problems. So, kailangan nyo nang bigyan natin linaw, no? And as well as yung enabled learning technologies as well. Ano ba yung enabled learning technologies? Ayun yung gusto makita ng panel sa inyong final defense next year, hopefully. Yun, no? Para magkaroon na tayo ng linaw. Anyway, I've seen your creative thinking skills questions din naman, no? So, we'll hop on it, no? But itong hypothesis, questionable pa rin sa kanila, no? Kung talagang mahanapin nyo talaga ng relationship. But first of all, you need also to define clearly, no? And finding sense yung creative thinking skills. Other than finding or reading literatures available on the net, no? You should also know how to determine creative thinking skills based on the context, which is yung senior high school. All right? So that's it. Congratulations. Congratulations, team Group 10. All right?
Okay po.
Group
Sir,
10.
may question lang po.
Go.
Pwede na po bang mag-leave?
Ikaw lang ba ang nandito, RB?
Yes po.
Oh my God. Napaka-very good ang mga kasama mo.
Sorry po, wait po
Ay,
ako.
Ayun po.
Ay, nandiyan pala si
Si
Kapore.
Lailo po.
Si Kapore,
Opo,
yan.
na-late po ako hindi po ako makapasok agad. Thank you po.
Okay. O sige. Yan. Thank you. And, ayan. I-follow up nyo na lang yung inyong phase 2, ha? Yes, may laman na actually yung phase 2 may nag-submit na. And then congratulations kay RB Abusman, no?
Yes.
Congratulations Group 10, and I have to revisit your file then yung document, no? Okay, congratulations. You may now leave yung Group 10. Okay, next. Sinusunod na? Pwede na kayo? Group 9?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, very good. Group 9. Allow me to share your presentation. So, kita na. So, Jewel, ikaw magpe-present?
Yes po, ako lang po.
All right, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Good afternoon to all. I'm Jewel Ashley de Chavez, and we will present our research, which is health beliefs about the corona and the vaccine among residents of Barangay Buenavista East. And my group members is Aguila J. Circe, Ligo Lawrence, Varias Mark Albert, Asmana Myralyn, and Laloma Sayla L. Next po. What is the health beliefs of the resident in terms of 1, coronavirus, and 2 is the vaccine. Next po. Hypothesis po is the researchers expect a null hypothesis that there is no significant relationship between health benefits about the corona and the vaccine among residents of Barangay Buenavista East, Candelaria, Quezon. Also, the researcher anticipate and indicating that there is no substantial association between the health advantages of corona and immunization among residents of Barangay Buenavista East. Next po. Methodology po. This chapter we will create a questionnaire by Google Form so we know what they want to know more. Also, we will explain more about what the vaccine is for and how to prevent COVID-19. We gathered information to the resident to the Buenavista East, Candelaria, Quezon. And we will Also put research design, respondents of the study, sampling procedure, research instrument, and statistical treatment of the data. Thank you po and keep safe. God bless.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jewel. Any updates with your research, sir? Kasi vaccine to eh. Of course, Romorolyo to. Even nung ito ay before pa magsimula or habang you're on the process of doing your research. Any updates sa literature or study available?
Sir, ano po, parang mas lalo pong dumami ngayon yung pa-vaccine po. At sa COVID naman po is para pong nababalitaan po natin ngayon is kokonti na po.
Mhm.
And
Ano pa?
yun po. Yun lang po yung nag-gather ko po ngayon.
Okay. Thank you. One question for Sir Magdasok. Go ahead, sir.
Yang doon sa inyo, yung, di ba siya ay parang kinonduct nyo lang sa isang barangay na Buena Vista is, paano yung pagkakonduct nyo? Kayo bang lahat ng magkakagroup or iisa lang yung nag-conduct nung research?
Ano po, sa amin po is namili po kami ng po ano po yung lugar na gusto po namin paano po, yun po. Isa pong lugar na kung saan lang po yung gusto nung isa, namili naman po kami. At yun nga po, napili po namin yung barangay ko, which is Barangay Buena Vista East. At sa ano po nila is gagawa na lang po sila ng tanong, which is na papasagutan ko po sa barangay po namin.
Ibig sabihin, ikaw lang yung nag-conduct ng research. Tapos yung iba mong grupo, sila yung gumawa ng tanong na ibibigay dun sa inyong tatanungan.
Yes po. At tumulong naman po ako dun sa paggawa kung paano po nila i-handle yung tanong po.
Okay na po, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you, Sir Magdasok. Ito yung kanilang file kung bubuklatin natin sa kanilang Google Docs, no? Ito yung mga survey questionnaire nila. And then, ayan. Lahat naman, no? I think siguro nag-participate naman lahat ng kamiyembro nila, no? And of course, ito ang kailangan namin makita once na nag-conduct na kayo at nag-validate ng inyong survey questionnaire. Alright? So,
Yes
ito yung
po.
phase 1 nyo, no? Lagyan nyo lang QR code ito, yung nagbigay ako ng sample.
Yes po.
Okay, so after nito ay mag-evaluate ang mga leaders, no? So anyway, congratulations sa inyo, no? So congratulations, Group 9.
Thank you po.
Thank you. Okay, next, Group 8. May Group 8 ba dito?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, ready, my dear.
Yes po.
Okay, allow me to share your presentation, Group 8. Okay, visible na ba? Visible na ba?
Yes po.
Okay, go ahead. Sino ba present?
Ako po, sir.
Yeah, sino yun? Naka-share screen kasi ako.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mandela M. Muscamillas, and I am the representative of our group. Our group leader is Miss Jean Cristal Vasquez. My group members are Jean Carl Baronia, Howard Eranzo, Jeriel Mapute, Princess April de la Roca, and Gracial Paderoga. Here is our research title: Perceived Effectiveness of Printed Modular Distance Learning among grade 12 students of Lutucan Integrated National High School of Sariaya, Quezon. This research purpose is to know the effectiveness of printed modular in the new normal by learning experience and struggle of the other students in performing in their class. It will give extra knowledge for the other students who is struggling with their academic tasks. They can make a research how they can improve their performance in the new normal classes due to the pandemic. It can also expand their knowledge about how printed modular to the students of Lutukan Integrated National High School affect their performance and how they can avoid this problem. It will deepen one's understanding about how effective is printed modular when it comes to educational learning. Here is the statement of the problem. These are the questions that can be answered throughout the processing of the study. What is the profile of the students in terms of their age, gender, and track or course? The second one is what is the level of effectiveness of printed modular distance learning modality among grade 12 YUM students of Lutukan Integrated National High School? And the last one is, what are the advantages of printed modular distance learning? We can be able to answer this with the help of the questionnaires that we made for our respondents. We are conducting this research by distributing or giving questionnaires to a selected respondents to grade 12 YUM students of Lutukan Integrated National High School in Sariaya, Quezon. We are going to tally the students who participated and selected. Also, we will going to tally their answer. By doing so, we can learn how effective the printed modular is for the grade 12 YUM students of Lutukan Integrated National High School in Sariaya, Quezon. That's all po. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ma'am Escamillas. Thank you, Group 8. Yes, any question from Ma'am Rona Limbo?
Magandang hapon sa inyo po. Ang topic ninyo is yung ang title ninyo is dun kayo magkakandak ng inyong research sa mga taga-Lutukan.
Yes po, ma'am.
Integrated National High School, no?
Opo.
Bakit yung school na yon yung napili ninyo na pagkandakan ng research ninyo?
Yung po kasi naming isang member, yung pong leader namin is related po yata dun sa Lutukan Integrated National High School. Kaya po mas mapapadali po yung pagkandak namin ng study doon. May mga kilala po yata siyang mga respondents. So parang mas ma-meet po yung yung expected population po na need namin.
Kasi pandemic ngayon, no? Yang kumbaga parang mas mahirap magkalap ng information sa ibang school. Parang mas madali kung halimbawa sa Tayabas Western Academy kasi mas taga dun tayo nag-aaral, mas kumbaga mas kakilala natin yung mga ka-school natin.
Opo, ma'am.
Ayan din po. Sino nag-decide sa inyo doon sa yun, sa school?
Ayan din. Opo, ma'am. Ayan din po yung nasa isip namin noong una. Pero katulad ko po na alam din po yung challenges po ng being printed modular po. We wanted to know naman po yung perceptions and challenges naman po ng ibang students from other schools po. Ayun po yung gusto namin din pong malaman since iba't iba naman po yung challenges na kinakaharap ng bawat estudyante po, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Salamat.
thank you. Thank you, Group 8. Thank you, Escamillas. Yung nag-present. No, parang kinakabahan si Escamillas. Okay ka lang ba dyan, Ma'am Escamillas?
Opo, sir.
Yeah, akala ko parang may nagbababag na
Thank you
diyan sa
po.
likod No?
Opo,
Yeah. Anyway, the research committee has mentioned they want to relay this question to you. Kasi nga, of course, nandiyan naman si Jean Vasquez, no? So siyang bahala sa Lutukan, ganong kanyang father. Anyway, ang challenge ko sa inyong nakita ko sa inyong SOP, you need also to remove na rin yung yung ANOVA kasi magpi-person lang naman din kayo dito, no? Follow the format of Sarmiento. But anyway, I've seen your phase 2. Now, I've seen your phase 2. You need also to revisit your statistical treatment for this, no?
Apo, sir.
So anyway, nandito ba si Miss Vasquez?
Wala po, sir.
Yan, is here. Sige, wala pala. Sino si April and Gretch? Ano yun? Dalawa?
Opo, sir, magkasama po kami ni Delaroca.
Okay. Kasi kayo yung grupo nag-send bigla sa akin sa email, biglang bumulaga. Wala namang message na sinabi.
Pasensya na po,
Anyway,
nahuli
ayun.
po kasi yung paggawa.
Okay. Anyway, congratulations sa inyo, no? I-track
Opo.
down nyo to kasi I want to know the population of fumes na rin na nakalagay na rin siguro sa chapter sa methods nyo yun, no?
Apa.
And tagalin nyo na tong itong track and course kasi automatic na nga na fumes kayo.
Ay, sige po, sir. Thank you
Diba?
po.
Pinatagal ko ng phase 1, kayo talaga, kurutin ko kayo
Sorry po.
Anyway, yan, congratulations and good luck sa inyo, Team 8, for your
sir.
final defense next year. Alright?
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Next, Group 7.
Po, sir.
Ready ka? Sinong Group 7?
Yata po.
Diata. Okay ka na, Diata? Nandiyan
Apo,
mga
sir.
kasama mo?
Wala po.
Oh my God, iniwanan ka talaga.
Oh.
Anyway, kakayanin mo naman to, di ba?
Caring po, sir.
Of course, ikaw naman yata ang gumawa yata nito eh. Anyway, I have to share your presentation din naman. And I hope rin naman yung members nila, yung mga team members, they reach out, no? And give a hand sa inyong concern. Group 7. Okay, the floor is yours, Ma'am Diata. Go ahead.
Good day, everyone. I am Jeremiah Josie Diata. Together with me are my co-members Jaro Saira, Balmes Micaela, Rosales Trixie, Cometa Jean Bea, Aguda Ivan, and Hernandez Giancarlo. Today, allow me to present our research proposal with the title, The Mindset Spectrum of the Grade 12 Senior High School Student of Tayabas Western Academy, School Year 2021-2022. Our perception why we want to conduct this study is that we all know that students have different views on how they see or even perceive things, meaning students' mindset differ from one another, particularly when it comes to how they think and act during academic performances. For everyone to understand more about what our study is all about, the researchers found information that will help everyone to widen their knowledge on our study. A mind spectrum proposes that people hold different beliefs about whether they can or cannot change their basic psychological attributes, such as their intelligence or personality. And according to Dweck's theory, people have two types of mindset, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Therefore, the purpose of this study is to find out what kind of mindset the students, specifically the grade 12 senior high school student from Tayabas Western Academy, have. As for the significance of our research study, we would like to assist and provide knowledge on how to build grade 12 students' mindset spectrum so that they can think of themselves as optimistic rather than pessimistic, which contribute to academic performance. We will ensure that this study will have a significant impact on today's generation and society, particularly for those students who are unable to modify or grow their skills and abilities in the new educational system. So the statement of the problems, number 1 is, what kind of mindset is the most common for the grade 12 senior high school of Tayabas Western Academy? Number 2, can educators think of others method that can make students study efficiently? Methods po. For the research design, this research study will use a descriptive research design. As a researchers, we are aiming to describe the mindset spectrum of grade 12 student at senior high school of Tayabas Western Academy. The respondents of the study. This study seeks to have 223 samples from population of 507 grade 12 senior high school students from Tayabas Western Academy. The sample was determined using Slovin's formula. For the sampling procedure, this research study will use stratified random sampling. Next po. Research instrument. Survey questionnaire will use as the research instrument in this study. Due to the pandemic, the questionnaires will likely distribute through Messenger or Google Form. For the statistical treatment data, the statistical analysis and Likert scale were used in this study, and the percentage distribution was used in this study to describe the common mindset of the grade 12 student at senior high school that they possess. That's all po. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ma'am Diata. Thank you for sharing your idea, your proposals with your group, no, in behalf of your members, no. So, ayan. So, ayan. Good afternoon, everyone. So, okay na ba si Ma'am Biton? Go ahead.
Ano po, bali po may tanong po ako tungkol dun sa inyo pong SOP number 2. Ayan, yung SOP number 2 niyo po. Can educators think of other methods that can make students study efficiently? Sino po yung balak niyong kuhanan ng data dito sa SOP 2 niyo po?
Teachers po.
Very good naman, teachers, kasi educators. Pero pwede niyo pa ding i-improve yung inyong SOP kasi para siyang answerable by yes or no. Can educators think of other methods that can make students study efficiently? Yes or no? Pwede niyo yung baguhin. Gawin niyo na lang na kung ano yung other methods na maibibigay ng teacher para tulungan yung mga students para makapag-aral sila efficient. Ano?
Okay
Ano
po.
po?
Okay.
Yun lang po.
Alright. Thank you, Ma'am Angela. Also, narinig mo yung ating suggestion ng ating isa mga observers, right? No? Nandiyan ka ba, Miss Diata? So,
Opo, sir.
yes, no? We could also likewise enumerate, no? From the perspective or from the, let's say, from the perspective of teachers of Tayabas Western Academy, what could they possibly, no, suggest or recommend, no, to improve the students' mindset, no, or kung ano man yung study habits that you want to improve. All right. So thank you, congratulations sa inyo, Miss Diata.
Thank you po, sir.
All right, congratulations. Okay, nandito ba ang group 8? May group 8 ba dito? Ay, group 6, 5.
Yes po, sir. 6
Six.
po. Meron.
Okay. Ready na tayo para tayo ay hahataw din naman. Hindi pa panoorin naman yung presentation nila eh. Okay, ready group 6. Allow me to present your PowerPoint. Okay, go ahead.
Yan. To all our teachers, classmates, and schoolmates, good day to all of us. Let me introduce myself. I am Marjorie Asilo from grade 12 Yunus Aristotle. And let me allow to present our research study entitled K-pop Music and Entertainment, a Quantitative Study. Since many things have emerged, come and become popular in our industry, and one of those who becoming more popular worldwide, especially in the Philippines, is the K-pop. More particularly on the Filipino teenagers, or what we call nowadays as Generation Z. We choose to conduct this study because most of the teenagers accepted or adopted pop culture, TV dramas, movies, especially music and entertainment. And our groups wants to identify or determine the factor that affect the teenagers and how the K-pop music and entertainment affect the lifestyle of every Filipino teenagers. And moving on, here are the stated problem in our in our study, which aims to be answered to determine the impact of K-pop music and entertainment on teenagers, and in what ways does K-pop music and entertainment affect the mental health of teenagers, and how does the K-pop music and entertainment affect the academic performance of teenagers. Next pa. So for this conducted study, we will use descriptive method, which use survey questionnaires that we'll use to gather or collect information from those Filipino teenagers to achieve the goal of this study, which to determine the effect of K-pop music and entertainment in every teenager's lifestyle. Furthermore, the significance of this study is to provide insight and information as well as awareness to the teenagers and also for their parents and teachers that involved in their lifestyle, everyday lifestyle. Next po. So once again, together with my group member, Miss Evangelia Joyce, Alite Crystal Joy, Matibag Giancarlo, Francisco Gianpaulo, and thank you for listening and Laos Deo.
All right, thank you, Ma'am Asilo, Andre, very fluid no yung presentation. Anyway, Ma'am Pona.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, any suggestions, recommendations that they need to incorporate or to look upon?
Dun sa SOP nyo, Miss Presenter, doon sa
Yes po.
number 1, what is the impact of K-pop music and entertainment on teenagers? Paano yun sasagutin ng mga respondents? I mean, kailangan ba yung naka-paragraph yung pagsagot or something? Paano po yung sasagutin ng respondents mo?
Ma'am, dun po sa para po ma-determine namin yung impact po ng K-pop music entertainment po sa teen. In a sentence form po. Meron po kami mga specific na answer po na pwede po nilang piliin doon for us to determine po kung ano po yung mga impact na maaaring maka-apekto po sa kanila.
Ano yung mga halimbawa na pwede nyong itanong sa mga teenagers?
Just like po dun sa questionnaire po namin, inilagay po namin yung mga katulad po ng mga entertainment group na meron po doon, kung how many hours po sila kung ilang oras po yung inaalat nila sa panonood po na or pakikinig po ng mga music or panonood po ng mga iba't ibang klase pong entertainment.
Yun lang. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. How about Andre Asilo? Meron ba kayong source or link nung inyong questionnaire or saan bang research ito previously nyo in-adapt? Meron ba? Yun ang tanong
Yes
ng
po, sir.
research
Meron
committee.
po.
Can you cite them?
Sir, wait lang po ha.
Okay, sige. Okay lang yon. So anyway, this study is somewhat sa ibang committee, no, they tend to see this as a common study. But what is unique with your study, of course, ay yung relationship ng mental health, no? Yun ang kailangan nyo mabigyan ng pruweba, no, and evidence. And as well ay yung academic performance. Ano ba yung base nyo ng academic performance? Is it through a survey lang, perception lang about academic performance, or grade point average ba per quarter or per sem? So how is it go? Okay? So yun lang ha, i-clarify lang natin yun, ma'am, ha, sa ating phase 2. But anyway, yung mga nagpasa na sa phase 2, no, ay bigyan linaw din yung ating RRL at RRS, yung konektado sa ating topic, no, naka-scope tayo. All right?
Okay po, sir. Thank you po.
Okay, congratulations group 6. Okay? Sa inyong team members rin. So, yan. Group 5. Yes, thank you. Nandito pa ang group 5.
Sir, kami po.
Sino yun?
Hindi po.
Arshaga.
Opo.
Ayan. Ba't may kuliglig na dyan? Okay. Yan, allow me to share your your presentation, no? All right, go ahead, my dear.
Sir, okay na po. Sir, magsisimula na po. Good day, everyone. My name is Alyssa Shandem Arshana, and I would be the representative in our group. Before we proceed, I would like to introduce the other researchers responsible for this study. My group mates, Andrea Menenses, Nina Florida, Dexter Cabatian, JL Alimea, Clarence Daan, and Cesar Dolor. I would be discussing today our research proposal. These presentations will include hypothesis, statement of the problem, and description of method. Our research is entitled Perception of the Use of Facebook During the Pandemic. Facebook has been useful tool for communication during the COVID-19 pandemic. So if you heard the word Facebook, what would be the thing that comes to your mind? For me, sharing information to be connected with friends and posting. But we are also aware about the hazards of using Facebook during the pandemic. Here are some perceptions or hypotheses about using Facebook. First, Facebook has a good and bad effects during the pandemic classes. Second, Facebook has become the stress reliever to the students during the pandemic. This study effects of Facebook to the student academic performances and personality traits. And this study will seek the following question: how much time do students using Facebook? Does using Facebook make you happy? In what way? And last, what are the effects of Facebook on the personality traits of the student? Descriptive of method. Survey is suitable in the study, and this method aims to define the existing condition of a classified variable, and it intended to acquire information to know the perception of the use of Facebook during the pandemic. This study will conduct survey and use questionnaire to gather essential data in order to know the perception of using Facebook during the pandemic. The questionnaire is composed of 10 structured statements with the choice as strongly disagree, agree, strongly disagree, and disagree. Yun lang po. Thank you po.
All right, thank you, ma'am. How about Ma'am Christy Dariel? Are you there, ma'am?
Hello po, yes po, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, excuse me po, dun po sa hypothesis. Yan. So, parang pansin lang po kasi namin, dun sa question number 1, yung Facebook has a good effect or bad effect to the student during the pandemic class. Tsaka dun sa question number 3, there is no significant effects between using Facebook and doing school activities. Hindi po ba parang nagko-contradict po yung dalawa?
Yes, Elisha? Yes?
Sir, ano po?
Okay. May contradiction dun sa hypothesis mo, no? Yes. Kindly give it a shot again, ma'am.
Excuse me, dun po sa hypothesis, yung question number 1, Facebook has a good or bad effects to the student during the pandemic classes, at saka yung sa number 3, na there is no significant effect between using Facebook. Para pong may contradiction na nangyayari doon.
All right, Eliza, your response. Eliza, are you with us?
Sir, ano po, nagkamali po ng
Okay. Hello, Shandy?
Pa.
Okay, parang dalawa yata ang device na ginagamit mo.
Opo, dalawa po, sir.
All right. So ayun, so tama si Ma'am no na identify niya yung of course yung mga mishap sa ating hypothesis, no? Of course, yung mga ilan lang yun, no. So we should use hypothesis pa rin, no. But anyway, in your SOP, you just want to know the effects, no? Effects actually ng Facebook on the personality traits. Actually, effects of Facebook, there are several ways to measure yung Facebook effect kasi it can be the post, the likes. Ano bang pupuntirehin nyo?
Sir, sasagot daw po si Ninya.
Go, please unmute.
Pupuntiryahin po namin yung
Sino nga asintuhin nyo? Okay, Ninya. Still arrive?
Pupuntiryahin po namin yung mga information po sa Facebook.
In what way? Lahat ng information ba doon? Lahat ng nasa newsfeed? Ano? Right? I think they're having a technical problem, perhaps, no? So ayun, anyway, I have just to also to inject, no, about the concern of the effects of Facebook, no? Ayun yung nakikita nating broad na Although you already addressed it sa inyong questionnaire, no, sa phase 1, but most likely ang ating panel, no, or even our observers are in doubt pa rin, no, or perplexed, no, pagdating sa resulta or findings after you conducted your study, no, so yung magiging question natin. Anyway, I have to congratulate you as well, your effort, Eliza, Shandy, and for your effort, Ninya, Florida, for countering, no. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yan, buhay pa kayo, Ninya.
Opo, sir. Thank you po.
Still fighting and good luck. God bless. And I've also wanted to give commendations sa ating mga natapos na mag-present, but still they are willing to stay, no? Okay, thank you. Okay, congratulations sa inyo, no? Okay, ready group 4? Ready ang group 4?
Sir, nandito po.
All right. Okay, allow me to share your screen, your presentation. Okay, go ahead.
Good day, Ma'am, Sir. I'm Alanza Mendoza, the presenter, with Ken Dibilia, the leader of Tyron Coronel, the members of Micaela Tienza, Harvey Tazico, and Juriel Sister Juriel. We are group 4 and we will present a research study entitled Communication Barriers Between Teachers and Selected Grade 12 Students of Tayabas Western Academy during pandemic.
Statement of the problem. The study will seek to answer the following question. Number 1, does online learning have a negative impact on communication between teachers and student? Number 2, how communication between teachers and student in educational institution be improved? Number 3, do students prefer synchronous or asynchronous?
And here the researchers hypothesize the following. There is a significant difference in the opinion of teacher who teach synchronous and asynchronous class through communication barriers. In research methodology, this chapter consistently explains how the study will be conducted and how the group of researchers will gather the necessary data for the completion of the study. This study research design is conduct of the study, sampling procedure, research instrument, and statistical treatment of data. In this study, we became more interesting to do a research about the communication barriers between teachers and students during pandemic. We know that is one of the problems we face not only in our school but also in others. We know that it is difficult to communicate through social media, but we need those that are better for us now that there's a pandemic. So as students, we will be really more interested. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me call again Madam Christy. Yeah. I will able to scrutinize their presentation. I mean their concept, presented. Yes, Ma'am Christy.
Ay, sorry po.
All right.
I just want to know lang po kung ano yung naging significance po ng study niyo po.
Significance.
Yes, anyone from the group? What could be the significance of your study?
Sir, wait lang po.
All right. Sige.
Sir, ang significance po ng ano po, yung kahalagahan po ng yung research po namin na yan. Para pong yung para pong na makaraos po sa ngayong online learning, yung online class po.
Para makaraos.
Apo.
Sige, sir. Follow up. What are those communication barriers? Ano yung communication barriers ba? Na inyong napansin or na-observe?
Barriers po, sir.
Yes. Yung inakanta na. Sinakanta na yon. Okay, ano yung communication barriers para sa inyong study? What are those barriers?
Wait lang po, sir.
Okay.
Ano po? Yung
yeah.
language barriers po. Cultural barriers, environmental barriers.
Parang dami naman noon. Parang lawak nun, ha?
Yung
Sir, kabado daw po, 20.
Okay. Ganito lang yan, ha? Ito nakalagay na sa SOP natin, ha? Asynchronous or synchronous. So, for sure, dun lang iikot yung barrier. Madalas, ang barrier natin, internet connection, no? At the same time, yung updates or yung kanilang consistency in joining synchronous like Zoom, no? Ayun ang madalas na nakikita siguro, no? But anyway, yan. So, tama kayo, no? So, yun, para magkaroon na tayo ng linaw, no? Tama ba? Group 4?
Opo.
So, yan. Any follow-up pa ba, mga my dear observers? So, yun ang sinabi lang sa akin ng research committee, no? So, ayun. So, nevertheless, congratulations sa inyo, Group 4. I'm waiting and looking forward sa inyong phase 2. Right?
Opo.
Okay. Thank you, Ken. Ikaw ba, Ken, ang leader?
Hindi po, ano po, sir, yung Tyron po ay na hindi po siya makapagkas po, nawawalan po siya ng signal.
Okay. Pero siya ang leader. All right.
Apo.
Congratulations. And yeah, si Mendoza ba yung isa, no? Alessa Mendoza.
Apo. Salamat po, sir.
Yeah, congratulations as well.
Thank you po.
Okay. Ready na ba yung group 3?
Opo, sir. Ready na po.
Yes po.
Pag hindi ka ready, hagusayin kita dyan eh. Oh. Yeah. Anong concern?
Wala po, babatiin ko na po si Pam ng happy birthday. Baka naman po.
Sino si Pam?
Salas po.
Yan. Happy birthday. Anong group mo?
3 po.
Ay siya, gigisayin kita.
Sir.
Siya, wait
Akala
lang.
ko naman.
Teka lang. Allow me to share your screen. Group 3. Okay, go ahead. The floor is yours. Sino man ang presenter?
Sir, wait lang po. May maingay lang po. Yan. Good day, everyone. My name is Marjorie Marsigan, and I would be the representative of our Group 3 to be discussing you today our research proposal. This presentation will include the discussion of our title, our SOP, as well as answering the question why our work is interesting, discussing also the method used, and lastly, our questionnaire. So without further ado, let's begin. Before I proceed, let me introduce to all of you the other researchers, which included and also responsible in the study. Sir, next slide. My group mates, Pamela Salas, King Jersey Carabin, Catherine Cerezo, John Michael De Castro, Michael R. Rivero, and John Papila. Sir, pabalik po dun sa title. Our research is entitled Online Discussion, a Primary Means of Learning. So let's discuss the means of our studies title. So first, what is online discussion? This is basically talking about the learning tool that has been used in studying online during the times of pandemic distance learning. This became critical in students' ability to learn independently in order to cope with their academic performances. Second, as a primary means of learning, this would be addressed of the conclusion of the research. This would be the study's flow to see how online discussion became an effective tool in students' learning abilities. Sa next slide po. So let's proceed to the statement of the problem. First and foremost is to determine the effectiveness of online discussion as primary means of learning among grade 11 and 12 YUM students of the Yabas Western Academy. Next is to seek answer and data about the following. What are the benefits of online discussion in enhancing students' learning? What are the factors affecting students who do not attend online discussion? Next is to establish the efficacy of online discussion. Next is to determine the general implication of the study and to present the gathered data. So you might ask why our work is interesting. Let me give you 4 reasons why. It is still happening and an occurring issue. It is relevant and significant, and it allows us to have new knowledge about online discussion. And lastly, it can provide us data or information among students, teachers, parents, and guardians, and to the future researchers. Now, we are going to proceed to the sample and sampling method implemented in this study. We, the researchers, used random sampling method where the respondents are picked randomly to ensure unbiased type of study. The study will comprise 100 senior high school, grade 11 and 12 YUM students of the Yabas Western Academy. So let's proceed to the questionnaire of this study. The questionnaire follows a quantitative type set of in the study. So for the distribution and for the retrieval of the questionnaire, this will be occurred through online platforms like Messenger, email, and Google Forms. So this is for us to stay safe since we still have pandemic. Every process will be done online. So that's it. Thank you and Laos Deo.
All right. Congratulations, my dear. No, group 3. No, akala ko lalaban to ng pang SSC na, no? Pang next year. Ano, anyway, and happy birthday sa iyo, Pamela Salas. Okay. Ay, ikaw ang sasagot, Pamela. Ay, hindi pala. Ikaw, Ma'am Angela, yes. Yes, Ma'am Angela, any query?
Ano po, meron lang po akong dalawang concern sa inyo pong study. May kinalaman po sa inyong survey. Pinalaki ko po kasi kanina yung inyong survey questionnaire.
Yes
So,
po.
yung pong inyong Likert scale, nakalagay po doon yung inyong standard deviation, tsaka po yung number of respondents. Pwede nyo na po munang tanggalin yun kasi yun naman ay survey na ibibigay niyo po sa inyong respondents. Tapos po, yung pong pangalawa, nakita ko po yung inyong survey, parang puro benefits po ng online discussion lang yung nakalagay sa inyong survey. Wala po yung inyong pang SOP number. Kasi po yung benefits po, di ba, ay nakalagay sa inyong SOP 1. Ano yung benefit? Yung pong SOP 2 nyo, na factors affecting students who do not attend, ganon, ay wala sa inyo pong survey. Paano nyo po kaya yung i-measure?
Thank you po dun sa questions. And ano po, para pong yung pinaka answer po dun sa question number 2 po namin. Nandito po sa pinaka Likert scale po naming mga survey po. Nandito po yung mga pwede pong maging answer nila dyan. Para pong i-rate na lang po nila dyan kung ano po yung mga wait lang po. Nandito po sa questionnaire po para po mas malinaw.
Yeah. So habang hinahanap mo yan, yeah. So yung standard deviation, yes, you need to remove this na nga, no? Unless na lang yung respondents ang mag-compute. Kung papatulong ka sa kanila sila na mag-compute. Diba? So yun just omission lang naman. Yes, my dear, ano pa?
Wait lang po.
Sige.
Lang po yung yung questionnaire ko lang po.
Ito na yung questionnaire mo. Nakapresent na. Ito ba yun? Tugma ba sa phase 2?
Opo. Pakibaba lang.
O sige. Ito pa.
Yung po, para po yung magiging pinaka po namin doon. Yung mga students po na for example po, mag-search po kami ng mga students na hindi po uma-attend ng online discussion. Tatanong po namin kung ano po yung mga naging naging dahilan nila kung bakit sila uma-attend, kung ano po yung naging epekto po nun mismong yun.
Alright. Yes, Ma'am Angela, any follow-up?
Okay na naman po. Kasi parang kailangan pa po. Kasi wala po talaga ako nakita. Puro helps.
Okay.
Yes po.
Okay po. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So I need, yes, you need to incorporate that. No, we need to rephrase. As well, ito it makes me not able to finish. Kung ito'y positive lahat, kailangan positive dapat lahat ang ating mga indicators, my dear, no?
Apa.
Kasi itong isa ay it makes me not be able Yung negative ka agad. Kung let's say ito'y 555 ang sagot niya, tapos ito magwa 1, so automatic ka agad apektado ang standard deviation ito, lalayo ka agad sa average. Anyway, congratulations sa inyo. Well done ang inyong presentation. And yan, happy birthday kay Miss Salas and congratulations sa team ninyo.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you. So ready na ba ang team Group 2?
Opo.
Opo, sir.
Sino ba mag-lead sa Group 2?
Ako po.
Iba L. Okay, go ahead, my dear. Allow me to show your PowerPoint. Okay.
A pleasant day to all of you. I am Israel Joy Escudel, the leader and the presenter of Group 2, Team B. Along with my group mates, we would like to discuss to you our research title, our statement of the problem, our hypothesis, and our methodology or methods that we will use while conducting this research. To start off, our research parental expectations towards the academic performance of grade 12 students from Tayabas Western Academy. We would like to note that these grade 12 students are those who are enrolled in the academic year 2021 to 2022. Furthermore, I think there is a need to conduct a research about this topic, although it is not the usual topic when you mention the word research. This is for an academic institution to know what can be the possible factors that can affect their students' academic performance, especially if that academic institution values academic excellence. According to ASCD.org, 33% shows that the factor that can affect a student's academic performance is his or her home environment, more particularly parents, parental figures, or guardians. It is larger than the 7% influence of school quality and 13% influence of teacher quality. Therefore, we can say that parents, parental figures, or guardians can definitely affect, impact, and influence in a student's academic performance. Our statement of the problem are composed of two questions. One, what are the profiles of the grade 12 students in terms of gender and their family? Two, what is the academic performance of grade 12 students in accordance with their grade point average or GPA? In our first question, we don't need to know their age. We already specified what grade level is our respondents, and we need to know their gender and family and what and how are the expectations given to those students. Next slide po. Our hypothesis, the researchers hypothesized that the higher the parental expectations given leads to high academic performance of the students. We think that there is a relationship between parental expectations and academic performance. That's why the higher the parental expectations given could also lead to high academic performance. Next slide po. Method for gathering the respondents for this study is by using the stratified random sampling, more specifically the Slovin's formula. This is to ensure that everyone can have a chance to participate in our study, the grade 12 students, and to avoid personal bias. The questionnaires are divided into two, the demographic profile of the students and living up to parental expectation inventory questionnaire developed by Wang and Hefner 2002. The questionnaires will be distributed using social media platforms, which are Messenger and Gmail, and the researchers will be utilizing questionnaire. Therefore, we had already discussed to you our research title. Why is there a need to conduct a research about this topic, our methodology, and our hypothesis? This has been Group 2. Thank you, God bless, and a pleasant afternoon.
All right, a pleasant afternoon indeed to you, leader, Ms. Kibael. All right. All right. Sir Magdasok.
Dun sa group to, tanong ko lang, bakit ayan yung naging title nyo? Bakit ayan yung napili yung title dun sa thesis nyo? At saka ano yung importance ng inyong thesis para sa mga bata? Or para sa mga students, ano yung important nung thesis nyo dun sa mga students?
Ano po, para po ma-identify nila kung mataas na ba yung expectations na binibigay sa kanila ng parents nila, academic performance po nila. In terms sa binibigay po na expectations ng mga magulang po.
Tapos bakit ayan yung naging title niyo?
Nagkaroon po kami ng messenger call noon. Tapos po, isa sa napili yung impact po ng parental expectations. Personally po, I think lahat naman po sa mga kagrupo ko ay nakaka-experience ng expectations to parents. Halimbawa na lang po sa akin, syempre kahit po sinasabi po ng mga magulang na, anak, gusto ko with high honors ka, anak, gusto ko with honors ka. So base po doon, nakikita namin na, nagkakaroon pala ng ganito na expectations na pwede po maka-apekto sa kung paano po kami nagpe-perform sa school po.
dagdag ko
Oh,
lang din kasi
yeah.
pag minsan din kapag nag-expect yung mga parents sa atin, pwede ding makababa yun or maaano yung kanyang anak, sabi parang may intense yung mga anak, parang bababa yung confidence sa sarili. Halimbawa, talagang gusto nilang yung mga estudyante dapat maabot ko yung paano yung iba kasing estudyante kapag alam nila na nag-expect yung kanilang parents, maaaring maging negative din yun para sa kanila. Yun lang po, suggestion lang.
Thank you po.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, follow
Thank you.
up, Ma'am Angela.
Wait.
All right.
Yung pong ano po, ang hilig ko po sa SOP. Ano po, di ba meron kayong profile. Kinuha nyo na yung profile. Tapos nag-proceed na agad kayo sa yung academic performance nila.
Opo.
Parang walang middle na statement of the problem. Kung bang parang yung factor na nakakaapekto sa performance nila. Kasi bukod sa gender and family status nila, meron pang ibang factor.
Pasok
Yun.
po.
Alam nito, opo, wait lang po. Sige po, okay na po yun.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead, leader or any representative from your group.
Sinasabi po naman kung may iba pa pong pwede.
Yeah. Kumbaga, ano pa yung link other than the gender, at the same time yung number of members in the household, ayun lang ba yung mga profile na maaaring kunin natin sa parents? Di ba parents ba ang ating respondents?
Hindi po, mga
Bata.
students po.
Okay.
Opo.
Ayun, kung pwede lang dagdagan yung mga ilang mga variables para makita yung parental expectations. Kung talagang nami-meet ba yun, parental expectations. Also, the research committee would like also to extend their question kung how about instances of mga, sabihin na natin, yung mga extended families, Isa rin yun, At the same time, yung relationship, kung biological ba talaga yung parent nila, Or kung yun ba sila ay, may mga instances kasi mga ganun, which is crucial. Kung mamimit talaga natin yan, since you are going to, undergo stratified random sampling, So, ayan. Kung ma-cover talaga natin yung characteristics nila, Kung para-para ba silang nuclear, kung para-para ba silang, let's say, relative ba yung number of members sa isang household. So, it can, it might affect, As well as yung, yes, tama nga yung socioeconomic background, At the same time, yung relationship between his or her parents na rin, Yung, let's say, yung time, On how they give each other kung meron man silang recreational activities, And they can moderate, sa kanilang academic performance. Anyway, lalabas naman yan sa inyong RRL at RRS kung papalawak nyo pa yan,
Opo.
Alright. So, no more na? Right. Congratulations, Group 2. And well done. Thank you sa inyong participation. And I hope you take note as well your members who participated dito sa Zoom meeting natin. Kasi hindi ko napapansin kung sino nagpa-participate na Alright? Alright. Congratulations. Sino pa? Naiiwan. Group 1, ready na ba kayo?
Yes po, sir.
Yes. Si Claire. Ikaw yung si Claire ka ang pumasok, siya pala mahuhuli. So, lahat ba nandiyan ba ang mga kasama mo?
Si Erica lang po. Yung boys po wala.
Oh my God, so sad. So sad na naman. Ay, thank you dun sa mga nandito pa, ha? Yan, baka sila naka-wifi. Yung baka sila naka-data Okay, go ahead, Ma'am Claire. The last group
Good afternoon. Hi, everyone. I am Claire A. Garcia from Group 1 Aristotle, and my member are Andre John Valencia, Erica Macaraig, Ryan Christian Lopez, John Lester Custodio, and John Mike de Guzman. I will present our group research study, which is the impact of online education to the academic performance, a case study of grade 11 Humanities and Social Science in Tayabas Western Academy. This is our chosen topic to study about students' online education effects on their academic performance in the midst of the pandemic. Next slide po, sir. Thank you po. The statement of the problem. The student or us researchers focus to determine the impact of our study, and specifically terms that we will seek for answers with these some questions. Number 1, what is the demographic profile of the respondents in terms of their age, their gender, and their academic performance? Next slide po. Number 2, the factor related to online education that causes grade 11 student. Grade 11 po yun, malinaw po. Yun, including their environmental aspects, the learning resources they had, and the motivation. Number 3 and the last, what is the relation of these three on online education to academic performance of the students? Next slide po, sir. Our study will be processed as investigation between online education and the student academic achievement. Our purpose is to see how good or bad is the effect of online learning to the students and their achievement, on how they handle it. After necessary documents, I will write an advisor approval letter allowing us to conduct our study in Tayabas Western Academy, grade 11 Humanities and Social Science students. Following that, pupils were given a questionnaire in the form of a checklist, as well as Google form, to rate the level of acceptability. The score will be tallied and data analyzed in order to arrive at the data analysis and interpretation. That's all for our study. Thank you and laos Deo.
All right, congratulations for our last group. Yes, ma'am, ready po kayo, Ma'am Christy and si Ma'am Pona. All right, Ma'am Pona, are you there?
Yes po, sir. Hello. Hello sa group 1. Dun sa SOP ninyo thank you, sir. Sa SOP nyo dun sa what is demographic profile of the respondent in term of academic performance, lahat man ng subject ay kukuhanin yung grades. I mean, di ba sa isang estudyante, yung mga subjects natin, lahat ba yon kasali, lahat kukunin, or may isang subject lang na pipiliin doon para pagkunan ng grades?
Thank you po. Maybe po isang subject lang po yung kukuhanan namin para po para kunwari po subject ng PPG po sa ganon sa grade 11 para po hindi din po kami mag-shuffle ng information.
Oo, yung suggestion lang, mas maganda nga siguro kung isa na lang para at least hindi ganun kahirap mag-list ng mga pag maunti lang yung kukunin ninyong subjects. Yun lang. Thank you, congrats.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Rona. Yes, Ma'am Christy?
Tatanong ko lang po kung ano magiging kahalagahan ng research nila sa mga students.
Yun po, sa po namin last year, ang kuhanan nga po namin is grade 11, yung student this year. So, sa study po namin, magiging value po nun is makikita kung may pagbabago po ba o wala yung mga naging mga mga nararanasan po ng students ng grade 11 ngayon. Kasi po, di ba po, grade 11 nga po sila. Meron po dong mga, pwede pong magka-possible na may transfer po na, kunwari po kung galing public na, kasi po sa TUA po, may iba-iba pong modality na which is wala po sa ibang school. Yun po. Kung makikita lang po yung differences din po dun. Yan po. Thank you po.
Sir, in additional po dun sa sinabi ni Claire, para po malaman yung positive effect at negative effect ng online education in terms of learning resources, motivation, tapos yung isa pa po naming ano.
Okay. Thank you for considering all the factors, but as well, you need to somehow recheck and revisit also the manuscript, para at least align dito sa ating presentation. Anyway, I'm still hoping to catch up sa inyong phase 2 pa rin. I think nagpasa na rin kayo, di ba, sa phase 2, no?
Hindi pa po, sir.
Okay, try to align, of course, your presentations, what you have heard from the evaluators as well, no? All right?
Po, sir.
Okay,
Thank you po.
Congratulations. Yan. Okay. Right, congratulations sa inyo. So I'm inviting everyone. Yan, magbibigyan tayo ng conclusion sa atin, no, just to conclude our event. So I would like also to acknowledge, of course, the expertise of the research committee. Kahit na wala sila dito, no, na-evaluate na kasi yung inyong papel, no. So finalo up ko na lang yung questions and queries for improvement. And as well, yung ating attendance ng ating observers ngayon, no. So nandiyan si Ma'am Christy, nandiyan si Ma'am Angela, Sir John Eric, nandiyan si Ma'am Rona Limbo. And as well, I mean, likewise to all research leaders, no, from undergoing a tiring process, no, may continuation pa yan next year, no, next semester, no, talagang, yes, talagang hihinga mo ng malalim, pero at least lalaban pa rin, no. So yun, thank you sa effort. Actually, I'm not looking na rin dun sa mismong manuscript niyo. I'm also trying to hook already your collaboration, no, as a team, kasi alam ko nahihirapan yung team sa inyo, lalo yung leader, dahil hindi nakikipag-collaborate yung iba, no, sa ibang section, no, may nag-aaway na nga, no. So may hindi pa sila nagpapatulpo, no, hindi pa ako pinapatawag. Anyway, that's usual, lalo ngayong sa pandemya, no. So I'm inviting everyone, our students, to open their camera for a while so you could have, yan. Yan. Congratulations. So thank you for your time. So parang wala pa tayo ngayon, mag-2 hours pala tayo, no? Yung mga nag-observe. Yan, congratulations. Ayan, si Grande nandun na sa labas. Nakikita ko na. Alright, congratulations. So allow me to to print screen. Alright, 3, 2, 1, smile. Ba't malungkot si Alaysa? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Teka lang, just di yata humahabol. Okay, ulit. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, wait lang. Hindi pa tayo tapos. Another shot pa. Dali. Yan, ngiti before gisahin next year ulit. 3, 2, 1. Alright, that's it. No? So, meron ba kayong remarks, no? Sa ating mga participants natin? Anyone? No?